how we met.
1, 2, 3, jump!
Hello there, this is Fernando, aka Proto. Welcome to our channel. We are on the way to work, and I thought this is the best time to vlog and talk about how we met. We're going to be talking about how we met, my wife and I.
Yep.
My wife, Dawn. So we're going to talk about my version on how we met, and she's going to do her own version on how we met. Well, let me do a little background. A lot of you guys know that I was born in the Philippines. I came here in the United States when I was 18. Met a couple people, and a lot of people actually. Well, fast forward, actually I met Dawn when I was 22 years old. So from 18, 19, 20, 4 years later after my arrival to the United States of America. Right? So, we had a lot of jobs before Papa John's. We actually met at Papa John's Pizza in Waukegan. That's back in 1997. Well, this is when I was, 22 years old. Actually, when I had, I felt like I hit the peak being a bachelor, if you want to call it.
Yeah.
of being a wild young man back then. And I thought about saying, well, I'm just going to settle down, if I meet a Miss Right. Is that what you call it, Miss Right?
Yeah.
The right person for me to marry. And I knew back then that I wasn't going to meet that person, just by going to the club, by going to like house party or anything like that. Or truck stop.
Truck stop.
So, and in 97, I started delivering pizza for Papa John's Pizza. That's located in Waukegan, Illinois. This is, wow, it looks like my face is half. Alright. Okay, so Waukegan, Illinois. Started working there, and I got a job to deliver pizza. But in order for you to start delivering pizza, they would have to train you how to do in-store job, meaning maybe making dough, making pizza, all the in and outs and the logistics of it, answering phones, taking orders over the phone. And my wife, Dawn, happened to be the one who was going to train me. So, and I was like, my first impression was like, okay, a girl's going to be teaching me how to do stuff. It shouldn't be that hard. Okay, my first impression of my wife, first time seeing her, I was like, well, she was cute.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah. She was cute. And then she was like, she introduced herself. She was like, I'm Dawn. I'm like, hi. And then she started showing me stuff, right? She showed me how to, she walked me through like all the ingredients, right? Showed me all the ingredients and how to take orders. I gotta watch her, how to take orders, how to answer the phone, how to take orders from that. And then after that, when it was busy, I used to I would walk around from let's say I go to the bathroom, I go to the back, and she started following me, literally following.
Make sure if you're gonna go clean the sink, you clean it right.
But I was gonna wash my hands.
There's a proper way to clean the sink. Make sure you get all the germs off.
Out of my fingernails and everything like that. So, so that's how we first met. We met at work. She introduced herself. She started trying to train me properly, according to her. But I started noticing her when she started following me, and she would stand there and just look at me. I'm like, are you supposed to be following me? Well, she was like, well, the manager said to follow you. Right?
Yeah.
And I was just like, okay, follow me then. So, I'm going to let you hear her version of the story right now.
Well, my parents wanted me to work with them for many years because they do like remodeling and construction and electric. And I tried to tell them that because they didn't have much money to pay me, so I wanted to be able to get, money. A friend told me that a pizza place was hiring, but it was just for a weekend because it was a holiday weekend in November. It was like Thanksgiving weekend. So I worked there a couple days, and then they didn't need any more help. A friend of mine, she was like, "Oh, Papa John's, I work for Papa John's. They're hiring. Why don't you come apply there?" So I talked to my parents and I said, "Come on, I want to get a job. I know you guys don't have money to pay me to work for you, and I want to have money." Then I was 17, and then they let me get a job. Yeah, at Papa John's. So I got hired. I started there probably around November of 1996, and then in January, I think it was
1997.
Yeah,
okay.
January, late January, early February 1997. Fernando started working over there at Papa John's.
So you heard that there's going to be a new guy?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then, they said he's right there in the back. And I didn't have my glasses on. So, of course, people look different when you're not wearing glasses. And you needed glasses for the distance. So I thought he was somebody I knew that was Mexican.
See? She thought I was Mexican.
Well, technically.
Right.
Technically, I thought he was Mexican because I thought he was somebody else that knew it was Mexican.
Yeah, name's Fernando, right?
And so I noticed him when he came to the computer, and the song, something like "Fell in Love with Your Hand" or "The Touch of Your Hand."
The touch of your hand says you'll catch me wherever I fall.
So anyway, he put his hand down on the counter. I was like, "Wow, that's such a nice hand." Isn't that weird? But anyway, that's what attracted me first.
My
The
hand.
So my parents didn't always have time to come get me right away after I was done working, whether I got off early or whatever. So I would have to wait for them because I didn't have my own car. So I would have to wait for them to come pick me up. So Fernando would go deliver pizzas at different places, and then I started asking him if he would give me a ride home. So he would give me a ride home. He was a delivery driver. Sometimes I would go on a delivery with him a couple times. He'd deliver the pizza, then drop me off later after he delivered all the pizzas. So I had kind of a boyfriend at that time that didn't speak much English. Because this time I hang over, I feel sorry for...
Where's he from?
Honduras.
Honduras.
I feel sorry for foreigners from the southern
spoke
part
zero
of the
English.
the southern part. I just kind of had this awe about foreign countries. Like people were like, "You don't want to go to Honduras because you're gonna have to pluck chickens," and I was like, "What's wrong with that?
What's wrong with chicken?"
What's wrong with plucking chickens? That sounds cool. That was just my mentality back then. So I think I was more adventurous when I was younger. So he barely spoke English, but I felt sorry for him. So we were and then that guy tried to give me a ring, but it wasn't a proposal ring. He just bought me a ring because he thought it was pretty. He wanted to give me a ring. But I don't remember if I accepted it because I don't have it right now. So
we don't know where it went. But anyway, that's how we met.
So this is,
Yeah, next time we're going to be talking about how we started dating. We're going to talk about this guy, the other guy that she dumped for me. We'll see you soon.
The touch of your hand says you'll catch me